upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Tennessee Titans. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they're audible to something else. Herbert to throw right away. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at deficit before they know what hit them.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And his kick here is good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, hurt.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
19, Lion. 18, Pioneer.
Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Caught right side, Tate. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Hurt.
Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
60 Maverick.
Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
Pollard is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Got it. Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Ward now working out of the gun. He'll try to pick it up himself. And this is going to be intercepted. James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket? I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards. And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Herbert changing things up. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now an audible here into something else.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Hampton. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Go.
And they snap it to Herbert. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
The Chargers first down. A 28-yard gain.
Herbert back to the air. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have retaken the lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Gunner home, 32 yards. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. He gets this to Hampton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down. To the air again, Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Rig! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Trap 60! Trap 60! 18 Pioneer!
To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Bravo 80. Mustang 19. Go.
Ward off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
At the 6-yard line.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Pass to 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
Ward, third and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Herbert now. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hampton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnston. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Herbert going to change the look. They go play action here on first down. And he's got his target, Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Out of the gun, Herbert. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Here's Ward. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Bud Dupree. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
7-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mustang 19. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Ward. He's going to let one fly for Tate. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 70 yards.
Okay, ready.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. '79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Ward. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Now here's Pollard. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Well, this is a big play in this wild card matchup facing 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Warrior 70.
To throw is Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. This to make it a 2-score game. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Charger drive about to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA! Quentin Johnston, 55 yards. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Stand up. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Out on.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time, and this is when it matters most.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 19 lock. Cougar 19. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's going to let one fly for Tate. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
got some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's go now. Streak. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Yo.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Can I give you a hand real quick? Yeah, give me a second. I've got like a minute 50 left.
Here comes the flag.
Yeah. It's a good game.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it
It's a
close to
playoff
one
game.
of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
You don't need to get dirty or anything. I just need you to start the car.
Yeah, absolutely, dog.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get defense here.
18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Looking to throw. More. And that is incomplete.
That was good.
He's good. This guy's good. He's tough. He whooped my ass earlier in the season. Slaughtered me.
Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Sure, he's a little nervous, you know. Got minute 40 left. I got all my timeouts.
So a change of possession.
Yeah, make a 14. That didn't look like you
That did not look like a big kick.
As they take over first
Not a
and
big
10.
kick. And I got a lot of yards to go just to even tie it up.
I think you go to like the 40, right?
Yeah, if I get to the 40 on the other side, I got a good chance.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
He's been doing a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzes on me, so I have to see how his lineup is when he gets there.
Here's 2nd down. A run once more with Hampton. And down he'll go at the 20.
You got a minute you're running?
Okay, there's 3
trying.
timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here.
Yeah, you're right.
Not bad. I'd use one right here.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage.
Who's that beside you for playing?
And it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbound.
Damn it.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down.
Got a lot of 4th down conversions this game.
I don't think
Really?
they want to try and get
Yes.
the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing, Herbert. Pass complete to Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go
pretty good play
in this
because
football game.
he went out of bounds to the guy. He's open.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know now. Square.
Herbert going to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
Got
The
it.
Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yeah, I still got a little bit of ways to just get in the field goal range.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Herbert. Sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Herbert going to change the play here. Herbert.
Oh, he threw that all out back.
That's
Game. Yeah. Good game, dog. That ball was throwing out of whack, dog.
And so much for the game.
Oh.
2-minute drive. I think that interception
turnovers definitely killed me.
Seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing
Shit.
aggressively
Good game,
as well,
bud.
and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
That's Herbert for you guys. That's Herbert.
1st and 10 here.
It never fails in real life.
One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. The Titans are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
Yeah, on the double-sided tape around.